Hey, it's Chris O'Neill from Massaging the Truth. And like me, I'm sure many of you have low back challenges. And I wanted to show all of you the back sequence that I go through every morning to make sure that my back is feeling the best it can. So, follow along if you'd like, or just watch, totally up to you. For now, we're starting with the cat-cow position. Now, generally, this entire thing takes me about 5 minutes. And those of you that do yoga will certainly recognize most of these moves. I have found that these are the best for my back. So I wanted to share this routine with all of you. So obviously this is cat-cow, and inhaling as you curve your back and lift your head, exhaling as you round your back and tuck your head. Now I'm stepping up nice and slow, always protecting your low back. Walking my hands back, taking a moment, feeling the stretch. And then stepping out into a wide leg forward bend. Unlocking the knees and then locking the knees for that back of the leg stretch. There's no problem with keeping those knees unlocked to stay loose. If you are locking them, be careful and just watch your joints. Now, shifting the hips slightly from left to right to move that stretch from the back of the legs to the inner side of the legs, all the while feeling that release in the mid and low back. With the hands, resting them on the floor or folding them, either way is up to you. Now, moving arms forward and stepping back to get a proper stance, and then pushing on the thumb side of your palms back into downward dog. Readjust if necessary. Goal, of course, being to get your arms, head, and torso in alignment. And moving from downward dog into part of a sun salutation. I don't do the whole thing, just this dip and swoop into upward dog. Now again, I go for as long as I feel my back needs it. 3 to 5 times on average. As I said, the whole thing takes me about 5 minutes. But there's no set number that I always do. And then stepping forward, coming back down to knees, again watching low back, and sitting down into child's pose. Making sure to settle with that exhale and really feeling that release in the mid and low back. Now I do have my knees fairly tucked under my stomach. If you can't do this, you can flare them out a bit to get a little more range. The other part of this is if you really want to dig into that child's pose, set a timer for 5 minutes and stay in that pose for a total of 5 minutes. So the whole routine is, in fact, 10 minutes. Now this is a little bonus. This is the twisting low back stretch, a favorite of runners. The goal of this, as you're turning, is to get your nose directly in line with your back shoulder. If you cannot do that, don't force it. So again, crossing one foot over the opposing knee, bringing that other opposing elbow across that knee, and then using your arm to pull, elbow to push, and feel that twist and stretch in the low back. Breathing all the while, and extending that stretch on the exhale. And that is my morning back routine.